What's good, my G's? It's your boy Steph. Um, we're gonna talk about transitioning from an employee to entrepreneur, and what the mindset and all of them things like that. One thing you have to realize is that, do you have a skill? Do you have a skill that you can provide to the people that's valuable? Right? That's the first thing. That's number one. Do you have a skill that you can provide to the people that's valuable so that they can learn it or they can pay for it? But another thing is your mindset. See, it's easy to, no offense to the people who have jobs, it's easy to wake up in the morning, do what you're supposed to do at your job, go home, and repeat. That shit is fucking easy. It's hard when everything is on you. Everything is on you every day. If you don't get paid, it's because of you, not HR. It's because of you. If your product is shitty, it's not the factory's, it's yours. If your content sucks, it's not nobody else, it's your fault. So the fault is always you. But the mindset that you gotta have is, I want more. You have to have a mindset of an entrepreneur. You have to have the mindset of not wanting to be an employee. Once again, there's nothing wrong with being an employee, but the mindset has to be, I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to be my own boss. I want to own things. And I want the money to work for me, right? But you have to have a skill, right? What can you provide to the people that is valuable for them enough to spend X amount of dollars on? Whether it's a service, whether it's a product, whether it doesn't matter. Is it valuable enough for people to pay for? Because I'm gonna tell you something. People pay for things that they see value in. So if people feel like people don't want to pay for your shit, it's because they see no value in your shit. The mindset that I had going into from employee to entrepreneur was, I knew that the signs, getting fired for no reason from my job, I can't work a job, so I gotta figure this shit out. I'm good at the workout stuff. So first things first, I have to be the proof. That's another tip. You have to be the proof first before people invest in your services or product and see value. They have to see value in you first. So for me, I had to get shredded. I had to get in shape. I had to put on some muscle. It took me about a year. I had to do it. I started my business at 17 years young. I'm 21 now. I've been doing it for four and a half years, almost 5 years. Right? It starts by you being the proof of your product. How do we know your product works? Look at me, or look at this dummy right here. And what I mean by dummy, I mean a demo project. Okay, his shit is legit. I'm going to invest. But you have to be the proof first, and it might take you a couple years for you to be the proof. That's another thing. You have to have the mindset of patience. You have to have the mindset of I don't want to work here, because I'm just going to keep it a buck with you guys. The job that you work at is going to give you a 50-cent raise 2 years later versus you being your own boss. If you have the skill and the desire and the drive to want to be your own boss, the entrepreneur, you can get a 200% raise, 300% raise, 50% raise, depending on how hard you want to go, depending on how good your services is, depending on how good your product is, depending on how good your content is, depending on how valuable the people see how good your shit is. That's all depending on how hard you want to go. But see, the employee has a cap. The entrepreneur, there is no cap. If you have the desire to want more out of life. I've always had a desire of wanting more. I didn't like being told, hey, Stefan, you got to go to the bathroom. I didn't like being told that shit. Right? I like making up my own rules, but first, I had to find a skill that I know that I can monetize, that people will invest in. Right? I knew that college, no offense to the people who go to college, guys, like, that's fine. But I knew at 17 years young, I knew I wanted to do this fitness shit. I knew that I was called on by the Most High to do this fitness shit and help and inspire others doing this fitness shit and talking this self-improvement things and helping you guys get in the best shape of your life and helping you guys stay focused and have that drive and that discipline and that mentality. I was called to do that at 17 years young. I knew that. You have to have the skill. You know what I'm saying? That's number one. You have to have that skill, something that you can use. Like my twin brother, he streams, right? My twin brother, he streams. That is a skill that he has. Is it easy? No, but it's a born natural gift that he has on Twitch. He provides the value to the people to earn income, right? But you have to provide value. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is, another thing that I did was, you have to be smart with your money. Should you quit your job right away? Fuck no. Especially if you're living on your own like myself. I moved out of my parents' house at 18 years young. So I was working at this factory, right? And the factory fired me. I was making good money. I was making like $15.75 an hour. It was really good money at the time because I was like 19, 18. So it was good money. But they fired me. So, and then my business was like just coming from the ground up. It wasn't even doing that good. I wasn't getting a lot of clients like that. My services was cheap. So business wasn't doing good. Clients were getting results, but business wasn't doing good. Right. So you should not quit your job. You need to save up at least 3 to 6 months worth of your bills and your expenses first. And at the same time, make sure that your business, whether the services you're providing, income is increasing. So I'll give you an example. Right. If my bills are, if my bills are $700 a month, all my bills together $700 a month, right? Well, that means my rent, my electric, my water. We're not counting gas and shit. We're just gonna count those 3 things, right? $750, $800 a month, right? So if I'm making $2,000 a month from my job, right? You minus $800, that's $1,200 left to do whatever you want to do. Your business has to make that $2,000 a month. It has to. It has to, or else you're going to struggle. But if you got your expenses put up 3 months, 6 months, right? Or even 2 months, you got expenses paid for 2 months, right? And now it's like your income with your business, you quit your job, your income with your business, $2,000. That's $4,000 that you didn't put up. If you're smart, put $800 of it towards your bills, or you can do $1,600 towards all your bills. That's 2 months worth. And business is still doing good. Because at a job, the money cap never fucking rises. But as a business fluctuates, man. You might have you might make $10,000 one month. You might make $1,000 one month, depending on your products and your services and the value that you make. That's the pros about entrepreneurship. That's the pros about being your own boss. The cons is it's hard. It gets stressful. It's not stable. You know what I'm saying? That's the hard part. And you gotta fucking work. It ain't like you have an assignment like, oh, here, do that, come home, paycheck. Like, no, you have to fucking work. So you gotta be smart about your money. That's what I did. Like, if my bills is $1,000 a month, I need to be bringing in $2,000 a month. If my bills are $2,000 and I'm bringing in $2,000, that ain't gonna cut it. But if my bills is $1,000 and I'm bringing in $2,000 and I'm minimalist spending, that's another thing. That's another thing y'all should practice. I'm good. I have nothing to worry about. Because I know that if I keep working on myself in my business, that's one thing about business and entrepreneurship. You work on yourself, you increase your value on yourself, your business value grows. That's another thing. So right there, those are the things that you guys need to do. Whoever is listening to this, whoever's thinking about being their own boss, be smart. Make sure your products and your services is the shit. and make sure the people can grab something out of it. Make sure the people can grab something from it. Make sure you're grabbing their attention. Right? Because I'm going to just keep it honest with you guys. Every man in this world and every woman in this world, I got man clients and women clients. Everybody wants to get in shape. Depending on how good and how cold I am and how cold my clients' results are, people are going to pay me for my services. People are going to pay you for whatever value that you have to bring them if it's good enough for them to pay for it. That's point blank period, y'all. I'm keeping it a buck with you guys. So that's how you switch yourself from employee to entrepreneurship. Number 1, have the mindset. Number 2, be smart. Save your money for your expenses 3 to 6 months. Right? Number 3, make sure your product and your services is good and has value. Number 4, always work on yourself. Always self-improve yourself. So when you improve, your product improves. When you get the better results, your product and your service get better results. And number 5, be consistent. Be consistent, because being an entrepreneur or being a business owner is way harder than working a job. 100 times harder than working a job. So with that being said, man, I hope y'all really gravitate and really listen to what I said. Like I always say at the end of my videos, man. Hey, if you don't know why, it's because you're blue pill. And if you're red pill, you already know why. Peace.